And it's time for us to talk to the gangster romantic himself, Lojay. Hey, you. How are you?
What's good? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I could always be better, but hey, who's complaining?
We can't be better, especially in Nigeria.
Bruh.
We need cash. We need cash.
We need
fuel,
cash. We need
money,
cash.
need
We
everything.
need money. How are you doing, though? I mean, last time that you were here, it was a different studio. You were in a different place.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, this is post Gangster Romantic. How are you feeling?
Amazing. I feel very, very good. I feel very blessed. I'm excited. No, I'm not smiling. I just haven't slept. But
Understand it.
I'm excited actually. I can't even lie.
I love that for
Yeah.
you, honestly. I mean, the love that it has been getting has been a bit crazy, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, we do know you're Lojay, and yes, people do love their Lolo, but at the same time, did you expect this much reception?
I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, especially like getting into like the release of the project, I was thinking, is it too slow? Is it too like I was just thinking like, is it too slow? Is it too like is it too deep in a way? Like would people just prefer I just go simple?
Yeah.
But then I was like, nope, this is the project I made. I was happy with this project 2-3 months ago before I listened to all the songs a million times. I started feeling like I wanted to change a
Oh,
couple
yeah,
of
that
things.
happens.
So it's like, just go with it. And I did. And I can't lie, I didn't expect this much. But it's been amazing. Like, it's been crazy. More than anything, it's the level of respect that people have for the project. Just especially like within the industry. Just
Yeah.
people within the industry that have reached out to me just based on like respect for this project. That has caught me more than anything. Because the fans, I believe I trusted my fans to like,
Yeah, but like
connect.
people in the
Yeah.
industry could always be skeptical
Yeah.
and, have more opinions.
Exactly, and more they might be more
There's more
they're
scrutiny with
they're
that
more,
as well.
Yeah, more scrutiny. They're harder to please per se. So it's like when you just have them, just like, especially like some of the biggest artists that we have in the country, just like
Do you want to
stepping
like
into
name
your
drop?
thing.
Just because
Should
I
I
have
name drop?
Amebo, but like maybe just one.
I would say some people from our elite group.
Ooh,
Yeah.
like the big five. The big
Yeah,
three. Okay.
like some people from our elite group.
Okay.
Note that I said some, not one.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there. Subtle flex.
So, yeah.
But
It is a subtle flex.
it is a subtle flex.
I
but-
regard it as a subtle flex.
And I feel like even as an artist, knowing you reached the pick, which I know there's a lot more that
Yeah,
coming.
yeah.
Is sometimes hard to think. Oh, we replicate the same
Yeah,
energy, but this
like-
song just has a way of growing on you,
Yeah.
right? And I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, it's a special song, man. It's actually
Did he
very
scare
special
you?
song.
Did he scare you?
Like,
I mean, putting out a record and knowing that you were here, and you think you cannot really get there.
you know, one thing I've realized, I think I've had enough time to think it through and just know that like that's not the point. Like, it's not about like chasing a certain level of height or anything.
Yeah.
Because when I was making Mona Lisa, I wasn't making Mona Lisa because I felt like, I want to make a song that is here.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a song that I enjoyed, to be honest. And I enjoyed it. Like, I know how much I enjoyed it even before I dropped it. And just to drop it, and most of the time, as much as we're all unique, our music taste is not really that special. What you like,
Most people
likely
don't
like
care about it, or true.
Correct.
Like,
True,
if you
true.
feel like you like something, there's a high probability that your guy will like it, and the next guy will like it, and the next guy will like it. And that was just it for me. It was like, okay, I like it, and I'm going to put it out.
And it's
You
also
were
not to
those-
trust your instincts sometimes,
Yeah.
because sometimes everybody feels, oh, if Eve says it, doesn't says
Yeah.
it. Yes, it's good. We have an authority or a type of influence sometimes, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's also good to trust your instincts sometimes. It is. Because I
And-
might pick a song, might not be it just might never be the hit song.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely I believe in my source. I believe in myself. I know that, like, I know where I'm trying to get to. I know what I'm trying to do with the music, and I know that I'm going to do it. Like, regardless of how things look at any given moment, I know I'm still going to do it.
I love the conviction,
Yeah.
to be honest. And obviously, you could tell that that has been a part of like your journey so
Yeah,
far.
like it's a gradual step. I'm building something.
And
Like, I
talking
want to
about
look back in 10
gradual
years and be
too.
like, okay, yeah.
For someone who's doing things gradually, I feel like you've had a pretty fast rise.
Yeah.
But then I think it's obviously because this is something you've wanted from very, very early on. So you had been doing the work without even realizing that you were doing that. And now it's like exhibition time.
Yeah.
So you're still doing that. But I was telling him, I was like, I found it very interesting that he barely had any features like on the body of work. And yet people are
Is that
gravitating towards
intentional?
it
Yeah, that was
so
intentional.
well.
So do you not see? Maybe you feel it's a thing now that everybody just want to express themselves by themselves. Nobody wants to feel like this person worked with me. Then because he
He took the
collaborate.
song. No. I mean, I genuinely believe in like working with people. I don't think I'm someone that can even say that I stand on that side of like, well, I don't want to work with
Okay.
this person because the person,
Yeah.
especially when I have a song that literally was elevated by someone else.
Yeah.
Like, I know the importance of that. I love a lot of artists. I just didn't get to work with them because of the process in which I was making the project and where my head was at the time of making the project. Like all the songs, they were done and dusted before I even got the chance, and it wasn't a thing that I'll take out this verse to accommodate anybody. Because the beginning of the song to the separate
Everything
verse,
was-
You
Yeah.
loaded it.
everything was created for something. Like I need every part of it to be inside. So that was why I didn't want any features. But like the Foresight one, for example, like I was telling her, it was done and dusted. But I just wanted to push it further. I wanted to take it to like a more South African space.
Okay.
That's why I decided, okay, yeah, let my Foresight come in, bring a whole different like vibe
to
a whole
it.
different tone to it, and he did that like well. Which
Really,
was
really
like,
well.
yeah.
Canada was really that song.
Good. That's another joint I love.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like even that particular song, a lot of people, it's like they fell in love with it when they heard it within the project. It's like when you now hear the entire project, there's some songs that like might have not have stuck out to you.
As much.
Yeah, but like now in the project, it's like, okay, yeah, I really like this song now.
But that's the thing though. Music is a gift that keeps on giving, like continually. It's just it just be doing like that.
Lojay, you just never seem coming, right? When I heard Moto, I just I'm like, for me, music sometimes I take time, I listen, and it grows on me, And the gift that some of us have is you can tell, like, this song, do not sleep on it, and that's what happened with likes of Mona Lisa and all the rest, because you just have this organic touch with your sound. It's almost like when he sticks, it sticks.
Yeah.
So it's a tough business, I'll be honest with you,
Very.
because I'll be honest, in Nigeria, we're not loyal fans. We listen to everybody because, it's
You're
different
only
on
as
the
good
bridge
as your
too, though.
last hit, really.
It's good too. It's good because like everybody gets a chance to be listened to. Everyone gets a chance to have their music be heard and everything. But at the same time, especially when you're maneuvering this industry independently. Like I'm independent at the moment. I think the only person right now on this train with me is probably Buju. Like
And it's not so many people who go independent.
yeah.
But people feel like it's a good thing. Do you think sometimes you need help?
So the thing about it is you need to know what you need, what you're looking for, and what you're actually trying to get out of independence. Like if you're just being independent because you're stubborn or your ego, you feel like you want to do it on your own and you need to do it by yourself. It's like I don't see value in that. It's like if you can have a structured team to help you, then why not go for a structured team to help you? Some people would say that like, you don't want labels to take your streams and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, bro, how many streams are you doing on your own independently? Like,
True that.
how much are you really making on your own independently? And if there's a situation, where you can like probably work with a label, like increase the amount you make as revenue.
Yeah.
Probably take your 10-20%, but that 20% is even more than what you were making like
On your own.
independent.
Yeah.
You don't mind
Yeah.
striking that kind of deal.
Nah, I don't mind. if it works for me, it works for me. That's the only reason why. The main reason why I choose to be independent. One is to build leverage. I don't want to just sign based on someone telling me, this is what I want you to do, and this is the
Makes
situation.
sense.
And even as where I am now, just 2 projects in, the conversation has changed from we are this and this is what we want to do for you
Exactly.
to like how can we help you on this your journey?
Because they've already seen
exactly 'cause
the
they've already
ground
seen,
you've
okay,
covered.
This guy
Yeah.
can do it on his own if you give him enough time, and like he keeps getting revenue. At some point, he would not even need us, and now he just becomes.
So they just want to be a part of it now. They just want to be a
Yeah.
part of the story.
So
in
it's
some
like
way.
that's more than anything. That's it. Like that's my main goal for like independence. It's like to build leverage, so that by the time I'm having conversations to like sign, I'm having conversations that fall within what I actually want to do.
Something you can control.
Yeah, something I can control. That's it for me.
I mean, for you, all to be honest, is partnership,
Yeah,
and it's a
exactly.
partnership that has to.
And I myself,
work.
I have a label of my own.
Yeah.
So like now, the conversations I'm even having are not even just sign me. as
Yeah,
an
it's
artist.
that has
It's
to
bigger
be,
than
yeah.
me now, and that's what I've always wanted. Like from the music, it's like now I've created a setup in which even after I feel like okay, my time is done, I can bring in a wave of the next generation of artists and just spend all my time pushing them and developing them and everything. Like it's bigger than me now.
That involves a lot of foresight, and
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
Even like the idea of like, you don't want to sell your masters. Well, it's like, bro, what you do with your masters? You don't even know how to like. You don't know how to.
How do you utilize?
Yeah.
You don't know how to utilize the masters. They are the ones that know how to utilize the masters. Like, what are you
So
holding on
you're
to?
saying if anybody comes with the right, I mean, Justin Bieber signed off his masters, right?
Bro, like-
but that's a good deal.
All the big bro, even John Bellion is signed right now. John Bellion, who his entire career was built around, he's independent. He's signed right now because now he has leverage. People that signed him, they didn't sign him based on you must do what we want. It's like, John,
He's got a voice now.
we love what you're doing. How can we help you? What do you need? And at that point, he's like, you know what, just give me $5 million. And then they're like, okay, yeah, cool, that's yours. What else do you need?
How else can we help?
At that point, it's like if he wants them to touch his tours, if he wants someone else to handle the tours, he can have that conversation.
So you have a good
I
amount
already
of
have-
autonomy.
Yeah, I already have like a lot of people. I've created a structure on my own in the last like year or two. That's like the only thing I really need a label for right now is just cash inflow. I just through like
This is the most different conversation we've ever had. It's money now. We can talk about making the
it's
music,
business.
but
Like, if not, I'll just be dropping on SoundCloud now. And I'll just
True,
be chilling.
true.
I don't need to wake up every morning and go to this interview and go to this place and go to that place. I'll just chill now. But the moment it becomes a business, like we have to start thinking about this, like thinking about it differently.
I understand that.
So when I'm expecting like a body of work, I'm kind of expecting to hear Lojay with like a variety of other flavors. But I loved that. I actually did. Why that really, really caught me is because I always say, like, as an artist, even though we know what you're capable of, I always feel like you need to come bare just so people can like inject you in their veins and you know it's pure that you're getting. So there was basically aside Canada,
that to be honest wasn't initially meant to be it wasn't initially meant to be a feature. I had the song done, dusted, or just on my own. But then I really wanted to like push the Amapiano element to like a different space. And I felt like my Foresight brought like another like he literally brought a whole other language like, to the song, and like he brought like a different vibe. He gave it this really Amapiano. The initial song was probably like 6 minutes long.
Oh.
We started like it was a real cut up Amapiano.
Yeah, because that's they belong.
Yeah, and they start like you build into it. Start with the drums.
Exactly. You have like a whole 1 minute to 1.5 of just beats before the music and all of that.
And like once we had that version, I was like, you know what, like I like it, but I think we should dedicate the beginning to the Nigerian Afrobeat lovers, like, who just want to hear the lyrics in the first 5 seconds. Like it's like start talking to me.
But I'd like to hear that version. I really would.
Yeah, it's really mad. I can't lie.
I really would.
What I want to do with it is specific DJs that
Okay.
I know they know how to play with music.
Would be able to do justice
Yeah,
to
they would
it.
be able to do justice and know how to like
I
keep
have a
in-
suggestion for you. I'll give
Yeah,
that to you
send it
off
to me.
air.
I
Yeah.
already have my guys, but I'm very
Yeah, I know people someone at least that would do a lot of justice to that. But yeah, I loved it because obviously we got to get you.
Yeah.
And when I speak to people, they have different favorites, but I think one of like a proper favorite is Yahweh.
Really.
I mean,
you know the funny thing that just confirms to me that this music is this EP is actually like over 10 because
yeah.
I promise you, just the same way you just said Yahweh,
A lot of people have said others, yeah.
other songs, bro. Like I know I've heard Available, I've heard
Nah,
Moto,
that
I've
one is a
heard
crowd
Yahweh.
pleaser, yeah.
Yeah. It's like everything is
Everyone has something for
Yeah.
them, which is why like not having that many features or having barely any features is mind blowing. Because when you think about that and you think about the fact that you have different songs on there that speak to different people, and in a way too, like you have such a peculiar sound.
Yeah.
It could be on different beats, but your voice has a
It
way
stands
it is.
out,
It
yeah.
stands out. So it seems as though you really tested your versatility while still keeping true to your. Was that something you were trying to do, or you were just going with the vibe?
Yeah, like very much so. That was a very, very key thing for me. Just to like flesh out how far I can like take the Afrobeat sound. Even when I made like, for example, Leader.
Yeah.
Literally when I go into the studio, I specifically told P Prime, I'm like, see, I know you have all these. I know you get bedu, but like I want something very different.
Lojay
I want
fire.
something left field. Like I want to create something that like I know that okay, when I'm hearing it outside, this is like the only thing like it. And we cooked up Leader in the space of maybe like 2 hours.
Oh.
Like exactly. So like it just felt so good. And one funny thing that people don't know about that song, I had finished Leader before Love and Attention dropped.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like
Are you for real?
Yeah, these songs are like some of the songs have been like I've been sitting on them for a long time.
But it does happen like that though.
Yeah, because like so I with Love and Attention, there were a lot of parties involved. I'm an independent artist, but I've had the privilege to work with a lot of like parties. Metallic, Sony was involved, Orchard was involved. So like post Love and Attention dropping the EP and everything, they had plans. You get, and it's like sometimes you just have to like move with the wind and not like try and fight.
Fight it, yeah.
You don't want
You don't want that.
Yeah,
you do
don't
not
want
want that.
So yeah, a lot of all these songs are songs that like I've just been sitting on for like I probably changed the EP maybe like 9 times just because as time was going, I'm putting a new song into and taking out another song and putting a new song and taking out another
So like
song.
how many songs that were parts of the original, like the blueprint, didn't make it to what we have now?
6. Only Leader made it from my original blueprint.
Whoa. For real?
Yeah. Some of the others, 2 of them I gave to a global A-list artist.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
But yeah.
Crazy.
I had a whole host of songs. Just sin now.
Crazy.
I know.
Crazy.
It's wild.